What's going on, everybody? It's Thursday. I'm going to help you win another Forza trial. This week we have Trials and Tribulations. It is a road racing event for Ferraris tuned to S1 spec. Off the top of my head, I'm not entirely sure if we've had this before. The name kind of seems familiar, but I know I haven't made a video on it. But yeah, it's actually a pretty fun trial event this week. I actually kind of enjoy it. I like how they have 2 circuit races with a sprint race in between them. It's nice. Now, the first race, the Ambleside Village Circuit, historically has not been one of my favorite courses, but it's actually really fun with this setup here we got going on here with the S1 Ferraris. It's really fun. And the Horizon Festival Circuit's one of my favorite courses in this game. It's very fun to drive. Once you get used to everything and get it down, braking zones and all that, it's really fun to drive. And the Lake District Sprint, it's okay. It's not that challenging, honestly. It's actually a pretty easy sprint race. So if you this is actually one of the easier trial events we've had in a while, I think. It's very fun to actually drive and experience, barring you don't have kamikaze teammates and that sort of thing. I did have one teammate in the second race get up next to me, and we kind of got into each other, and he had a wall. If it was my fault, I don't think it was, but I'm sorry. And I don't know, race 3 he tried to slam into me. It kind of worked, but he ended up missing a checkpoint and left, so if he was mad, it didn't really work out for him, but it's whatever. I don't think he would have beat me in either of the races anyway. But back to the topic at hand here. The car I decided to go with was the 2007 Ferrari 430 Scuderia. It has been my favorite Ferrari in this game pretty much since I started playing it. It's probably going to be a sleeper. Not many people are going to use this, which is kind of weird to me because I think it's a great car. Most people don't really bat an eye at it. It doesn't really stand out, I don't guess, as much as some of the other Ferraris. But I've used this car for a while. I used to use a couple different tunes for it, but I decided to make my own this time, and yeah, I think I made it probably even better. It's great. I'll show them that setup on the screen right now, along with the share code. It is called Best S1 Ferrari, and this thing checks all the boxes for me as to what I want from an S1 road racing car. It's fast, handles well, brakes well, accelerates well. You name it, this thing does it. Now, to be honest with you, I don't have a whole lot of experience with different Ferraris in this game, especially for S1. I'm just not a huge Ferrari person. But if you don't have the Scuderia or don't want it for whatever reason, other ones that I've used personally that I enjoy, the 2014 Ferrari California T is a great car. I enjoy that one a lot. I think you could definitely do some damage with that thing as well. I'm trying to think what else I've used Ferrari-wise for S1. I think I've used the F50 before. It's solid with a good tune on it. The F40 is probably a decent option as well. I just haven't really messed with them that much. The 575 Maranello is good if you kind of want another nostalgic car, I imagine. A lot of people are going to be using the F12 Berlinetta or the Portofino. A lot of people are using that. I've never even driven that car before. I don't own it, so I can't really speak to how good that car is. But I definitely recommend the 430 Scuderia. Even if you don't use my tune for it, there's several out there. This car is just really easy to drive. It pretty much drives itself. I've said that about many vehicles before, and this one is definitely in that category. I would honestly say this is probably in my top 5 S1 road racing cars. It's that good. It's that easy to drive. It's just I'm just comfortable with it, I guess. If you have DLC for whatever reason, I remember the GTC4 Lusso. Hope I'm saying that right. It's also good because I remember way back in the day when I first started participating in trial events in Forza, there was a Super GT S1 event way back when. It's been, I don't know, 3 years maybe, and I bought the DLC. Just this single car, I remember, because I wanted to try it, and it's actually really good. Excuse me, I remember that, and the California were my 2 favorite ones for that event. Yeah, the race, like I said, the races are easy. You can probably pick any Ferrari, almost, that can be eligible for S1 with a good tune on it. You're probably going to be competitive, because this is not this is not a difficult trial by any stretch of the imagination. It's very simple. It's all going to come down to preference. So if you use my car, my setup, let me know down in the comments. That'd be great to hear. Also, let me know what did work for you. If you decided to go with something else, if you decided to go with something completely off the wall, really far out there, let me know just what worked for you. I'd like to hear about it so I could maybe try something else, just have some fun this week. Yeah, so I guess get all these challenges done, get all these events completed, and I will see you guys next week for another one.